Hey guys, welcome to my Venus Do Signs series. This is for Venus in Pisces. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in the sign of Pisces, this is for you. Also, this can apply if you have Pisces as your 7th house, so making you a Virgo rising. This would apply to you as well. If you don't know where your Venus is sitting at, I made a video about how to find it. Just go in the description box to watch that video. Yes, it's probably a lot of steps, but you've got to find out how to find out where your Venus is sitting. All right, so also if you guys want to call me for a personal or private reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is also in the description box. And if you want a phone call with me, make sure that I post that video saying, hey, I'm taking phone calls. If you don't see that video posted, it means that I'm not taking calls right now. All right, central issue or heart of the matter, we have the Sun, we have the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Temperance, Page of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Magician. I'm seeing reconciliations. I'm seeing like people getting back to how things were. So if there was a falling out or a breakup, I see a reconciliation. If you have been single, I feel that you are connecting with a soulmate. I feel like you're going to be dating. I feel like you're going to be socializing. You're going to be putting yourselves out there. You're getting to know people. I feel like someone has a boost of confidence. Maybe someone has gone through a breakup and now they're healed. So this is a renewed spirit here. This is optimism. This is someone finally being liberated too. Now also somebody could be released from jail. I don't know. But both of these scream release to me. Freedom, having freedom, being set free. Now also someone could be coming out of the closet and just kind of being who they are. They're like, I'm free to be me. I'm out. No more hiding. I was hiding. Now I'm out. For some of you, it's not necessarily about coming out of the closet, but it's about coming out of your shell or coming out of your feelings. Like maybe at first you had your emotions boxed up. You know, you were afraid to let people see how you felt, especially a love interest. But now you're just kind of like, okay, this is how I feel. I'm not hiding anything anymore. I'm not hiding my feelings from you. So this is someone that is really ready to be open with how they feel. I also see someone getting like a lot of attention, being very popular, having success in career or having success in relationships. So with the Sun here, I feel like it's about good news and success for you starting off this month. I feel too like somebody may be starting a new job or starting a new relationship, or someone maybe has just made a new purchased a new car, a new home or apartment. I'm getting like new energy here. Someone is making some sort of changes to their home. This is also about taking the relationship to the next level, establishing some sort of new beginning. So if you have been dating for a while, whatever that next level is, whether it's moving in, whether it's becoming engaged, I'm not really seeing marriage, but at least engagement or moving in together. I see a strong possibility is that someone is coming out of their comfort zone. There may be some travel. You may have a visitor coming, or you may be visiting someone and everybody's happy, they're celebrating. I definitely see celebrations here. You might be invited to a party or any type of gathering, and I see you going. I see you getting out of your comfort zone and doing something fun and interesting. Also, if you were, caught up in some sort of relationship, this is you finally getting out of that relationship, and you're like, oh, finally, maybe you've been going through some sort of breakup for a while now. Maybe you were depressed for a while. This is coming out of depression and finally being happy and ready to date again. I see something in regards to someone's birthday celebration. So you might be celebrating birthdays this month. So we're still in Pisces season, but this can also be moving into Aries season. I would go to any type of invites, because you never know if you receive, even if you get an invite to join some sort of dating site, if you're ready, I would say put yourself out there, test the waters. You never know. So if there's some new website and they invited you, hey, try out our #1 dating app, or whatever have you, put yourself out there, see what type of results. You might be happy, because I am seeing you socializing and mingling. You might have a good time. Now, if you are dating, be careful. This might be your energy too, but somebody might be covering up their real personality until they feel comfortable enough with the person. On a negative note, I see if you've already been dating someone for a while, there's something that this person might be covering up or hiding. They might not be 100% honest about something. Especially next to the 3 of Cups. It's almost like this person still wants to keep their options open. Maybe they're telling you they want something serious. Their actions aren't matching their word. Their actions aren't in alignment with what's coming out of their mouth, basically. So just watch that. I see someone sending mixed signals. I'm getting a few things here. I'm seeing mixed signals. It's weird because I see a strong spiritual bond with this person, but their energies are mixed. It's almost like they're telling half truths, or they're mixing truth with false. They're mixing. Now this, that can be cool if you're writing a book, because you're like, I'll take this element of my life and just kind of make it into a fiction story. I'll just take elements out of my life and make it fictional. Or I'll say it's fictional, but it's really a true story. So something like that. So it's good for career, good for writing. Also in regards to career, this is good because this is you selling yourself or selling your product. You're convincing people of why you have a good product, why you have good services, turning a sale. I just feel like that's good for career, but it's a tricky card for when you're dealing with romance. Also, I see this as someone who is a spellcaster. So it's not bad in a sense that you are maybe creating, you're using an attraction spell or burning attraction candles. Maybe you reached out to a hoodoo spiritualist or whatever, and you're like, hey, I need a love candle, I need a love bath, or send me something to bring me love. So it's just more so having to manipulate the elements of nature to manifest here. It's not a bad thing. I don't see you like holding anyone against their will. You're just trying to manifest love here by another means, taking another route. Like, hey, the dating websites weren't working. People weren't approaching me. I had to do something. So yeah, I bought a love spell or a love candle. It just gets tricky when you start getting specific, like when you make Jason come to me. I mean, because you used a specific name, it's better to say, hey, send me the person who is best match for me. Send me the person who is ready to be in a commitment like me. And let them be attractive too. And have this amount of money and have a nice package. And have a, for you guys, let her have a good body, this and that. So whatever the case. Someone may be making a petition, you know, to manifest that perfect person. So, I mean, it's okay. I don't see it like, as long as I, like, when I see the devil, it's like, hey, you're trying to manipulate somebody's will. But this is okay. This is like white magic, light magic, whatever. Now, I also see different energies coming towards you. Now, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Be careful about who you manifest, though, whether it's through law of attraction or spell work, because you could draw in the wrong energy here. Like, it's coming off as very competitive here. You might be bumping heads with somebody. Excuse me, I'm seeing two people who can be very egotistical. Even if you're a spiritually evolved person, you know, you're not perfect. Maybe this person brings out that part of you that makes you feel high and mighty, or just, I don't know. They bring it out of you. They're bringing out a part of you that still needs working on. So, especially if it's an ex you were trying to get back, it's like, maybe let the past be the past. But for the most part, I feel like you're attracting someone who is, you know, very haughty or just egotistical. It's hard, and maybe you're the same way, so it's some sort of clash. I'm seeing arguments coming out. I also feel like there's going to be some sort of confrontation. Like, this is about someone wanting to confront something, someone wanting to get something out into the open. Like, let's say you posted something, or the truth came out about someone you were involved with, and so you're being confronted. Is it true you like this person, or you want to get with them, or, you know, blah, blah, blah? Is that how it is? So I feel like something turns into a confrontation because someone was being honest about their feelings or their thoughts or their personal lifestyle. Is it true you're gay? You know, I don't know. Just something's coming out. And then it makes you want to go back into a shell. Like, oh, you know, I wish I never said that. I should have kept it to myself. They make you become insecure again. I don't want to say someone makes you insecure. You allowed them to get to your head like that. So take your power back. You know, if you came clean about something, don't backtrack. Don't renege. That's what we used to say in spades. Don't renege. You know, be you. Now you put it out there. Keep it. Own it. Own your truth. Because here it looks like you get afraid of, you know, what's happening. You become afraid of a reality. I also feel like some of you are stressed about a love interest, like you can't get someone off of your mind, or you can't let an argument, like you're thinking about an argument, or you're thinking about, is something true? You're like, is that really true? Oh my God. I am getting conflicting information because someone is jealous and someone doesn't have the story straight, so you need to go directly to the source. Here, I feel like you're going to move past this anxiety. Your mental state will reach calm waters again. This is you also moving past any type of drama, just letting it go. I feel like you're going to be okay. Again, I'm seeing travel, though. So be prepared for a visitor, or maybe you're getting ready to visit someone, or maybe that's just your job description. You travel. Uh-oh. The Lovers, those of you cross-watching, I told you, Lovers has come out now in, I guess, in about 9 of the readings now. I want to say 10, but maybe, 9 or 10, whatever the case, out of 12 readings, because this is the last reading. So I feel like something is happening with twin flame energy. You're connecting, you're communicating with your twin flame. There's going to be, you guys are getting back to how things used to be. You guys will be on speaking terms again before the month is out. You guys are being honest with each other. There are things that you needed to talk about that came out into the open. You guys were angry about it, but you'll be okay. Those of you that do not have a twin flame, either way, this is still connecting with someone, and you're going to feel so connected with this someone. You're like, who is this? This is that one of those love connections where it has the potential to change your life. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've seen this connection too, where it was an opportunity missed or passed. Say for instance, just so that you can understand what I mean. One time I was just doing my own reading, and I was like, okay, tell me about my day to day. And this card popped out, and at the time I was super single. I'm super single again, but at the time I was super single, and it was just like, oh, a love connection today? Really? I doubt it. So I went to the grocery store and turned my cart around the corner, and then here comes this guy, my type. We both kind of like locked eyes. It was just like, oh, excuse me. And so he ended up staying in the same aisle that I was in. And we had like a brief conversation, but I'm not gonna lie, I was so taken aback by his looks that I was just kind of like, oh my God, And I wasn't really feeding into the conversation, so it turned out to be more so like a moment. And then he didn't say anything either. I mean, he didn't say, hey, can I get your number? Stay in contact. I mean, I don't know, he could have, but I'm just saying that as a point being that even if I see this card, sometimes it's just a moment, but the choice was made. It's like, okay, you made the choice not to ask for my numbers. So that could be a situation, especially here with someone walking away from a situation. It's like, oh, you made the choice to decline an offer, or you could have had that person, or you could have had a situation. Now too, I'm seeing this as it could be, and remember I said a lot of times, even if you are single, the person you're connecting with, they're not single, but you've put them at a crossroad where they are like, I could either keep the person I got, or I could let them go and move forward with this person. So for some of you, it might turn out that way. They're like, okay, this connection is so strong, I've decided to walk away from whoever. Now, I know that might not happen immediately, but it's like somewhere down the line, someone decides to let go of whoever they were holding on to. That's not going to be everyone's story, but for somebody it is. I see two relationships. Some of you are needing to make the choice, like you're going to be in the presence of both your twin and a soulmate this month. You need to decide, do I want to be with my twin flame, or do I want to be with my soulmate? Either way, I feel like you're going to have the option of two people, two different relationships, both a reflection of unconditional love, both mutual attraction. I feel like it's a win-win situation, honestly. I feel like too, somebody is being showered with attention. Someone is coming into your life where there's going to be mutual love and support. Also, this doesn't have to be walking away from a relationship, but someone might be giving up their player ways, or giving up their a lifestyle to be with you. Or maybe they're like, you know what, it's between you and leaving my hometown, because there's a long distance relationship. And this person is like, okay, I choose you. That means that I love my hometown, but you are who I want to be with. I want to be home with you. High Priestess is saying there's a lot of spiritual activity going on, and you're going to need to trust your intuition. You're going to have patience for this situation that you're entering. But trust that you're making the right decision. Even if you do go to a psychic or reader, ultimately, to make that final decision is up to you. Like, the reader can only present you with so much information. Some things are still going to be shrouded from a reader or a psychic. Some things are still shrouded. So when that happens, that means that you need to make the final decision. You can't wait for the reader to say, no, go with him or go with her. You have to ultimately make the final decision. So go within and make it. Don't overthink it, because that's when you confuse yourself. You usually become confused when you start doubting your own intuition. So for the most part, somebody too, I feel like they missed you. Somebody is looking for you because they feel lonely without you, or you feel lonely without somebody, but you know, you guys are reconnecting here, point blank. All right, so I mean, I hope that resonated. Hope it made sense, you guys. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and many blessings to you.